Hi, this is a quick video introducing the topic of unblocking TV channels using VPN services. Okay, so basically we've all seen TV channels online, or everything from our local broadcasters to Netflix and Prime and all sorts of things. There are thousands and thousands of these TV channels, but unfortunately geo restrictions block access. It's estimated to over 40% of streaming content worldwide. I think that includes things like YouTube videos, which are not geo-restricted quite as much. I would have a feeling it's much higher than that in reality if you're talking about commercial TV channels. Now, you can get blocked by these, or you can do something about it. Now, it's especially important if people travel a lot, which a lot of us do now, because we'll find as we move from country to country, we'll get access to different ones and lose access to different TV stations. I'm going to just give you a quick example of how millions of people use VPNs to access restrict content. But first of all, let me just show you the problem. Here we go. Here's the South African Broadcasting Corporation, or company, I think this is. If I want to watch some lunchtime news at SABC and I click on it, I'll get this message. This content is not allowed in your country. It's basically all it has is the website has looked at my IP address, determined I'm not in South Africa, and then blocked me. BBC iPlayer, I get this message when I try and access it. Even though I'm British and I have got a UK TV license, which you supposedly need to watch the BBC, you don't really. It says, sorry, BBC iPlayer isn't available in your region. Again, it's looked at my IP address. It's not in the UK and it's blocked me. And I could go on and on. I could go through US, different UK channels, French, German. The only ones I will actually be able to watch is the IP address country that I'm in. So if I've got a French IP address, I'll be able to watch French TV content and that's it. How rubbish is that? Okay, so let's just show you how we can get past this. I mentioned a VPN. A VPN is a virtual private network. It's a technology that you really do need nowadays. Millions of us use it, and it's very simple. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It's basically an encrypted tunnel. So you put the VPN app on your device, whether it's a phone or a tablet or a PC. Then you connect to a country, which creates an encrypted tunnel. So all your data is secure at this point, which is the prime really objective of a VPN. But it also hides your IP address, because any website will only see the IP address of the server. So if you connect to a UK server, you'll have a UK IP address. If you connect to a South African server, you'll get a South African IP address. Okay. Let's see how we can bypass this. First of all, I'm going to show you how I can access the South African TV channel. Let's go to my VPN. I use primarily NordVPN. I do use others. There's some really good VPN services. This is big and commercial and has got lots of servers across the world. So I tend to use that, and they will also pay me a very small affiliate commission if you use my link below and use the best discount I could find in the description. But let me just show it. So here's all the servers. So I'm basically going to create an encrypted tunnel to any of these countries or these locations. You can see we've got the United States. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Sorry. United States, there's South America, Canada, all over Europe. You can zoom in, Australia. There's 5,400 VPN servers, I believe, something like that. And I want South Africa. So let's just type in. Oh, actually, I'll go on the map. So I think my geography is up to that. South Africa. So I click on that. And I will basically get I've connected to a South African server. So I've now got a South African IP address. Let me just... Now, BBC iPlayer still won't work because I'm obviously in South Africa now. But this should now work. I might have to refresh it. And here we go. Let's see the lunchtime vibes, whatever this is. Remember, SABC is now looking at my IP address, seeing the IP address from South Africa, Little lag here because I'm a little bit away from South Africa, and there you can see, hopefully it's working. I'm now watching South African lunchtime TV. How cool is that? Okay, so let me just pause that before I get a copyright strike from the SABC. So you can see I've now changed my country to South African because I'm using a South African VPN server. Let me close this down and we'll change again. Okay, I'll need to close BBC iPlayer down because we get problems with cookies and stuff like that when I switch quickly like this. So I'm going to go into my VPN again, NordVPN, and I'm now going to I disconnected for the South African one just so I could refresh my connection, and I'm going to go on to the United Kingdom. As I say, there are lots of UK servers, but NordVPN has this really cool feature where it optimizes some of the servers for BBC iPlayer and UK TV stations. This is because UK TV stations don't like using VPNs, and they block and blacklist most VPN connections. NordVPN works, and a lot of the smaller ones work. NordVPN basically has a list of optimized servers that work well for BBC. I'm going to use one of those because this is one of them. I'll put a list. If you do use NordVPN, please consider using my link below in the description. Also below that you'll find a list of the optimized NordVPN servers if you're using UK TV. So there are only UK servers. Okay, so I'm connected there now. Let's just minimize this and we'll go back to BBC iPlayer. As you can remember, we got blocked straight away when I went to that before. Now let's go and watch something. Let's go and watch the news. BBC News, and click on that. Remember, it's got a UK IP address now. It's looking at the servers, the VPN server's IP address. You can see the news works perfectly. I'm going to stop that now because you get naughty strikes from YouTube if you stream any of their content online, and that's basically it. So I've gone from South Africa, I've gone to the UK, and I could go to the USA, I could go to Canadian TV, Australian TV, French, German, whatever, anywhere that NordVPN has got a server, or whichever VPN service you use. Remember, there's lots of VPN services. The choice is usually dependent on speed and price. But if you want UK TV, the list is quite short because lots of them get blocked. Additionally, you can go to things like Netflix. If you change your VPN connection to a US one before you get to Netflix, you'll get the US version of Netflix, which is pretty much better than most versions as far as I can see. It's certainly better than the UK one, and which one did I look? French one. There wasn't as much stuff on there, so you can use that if you want, as long as your VPN service has got a US server. So that's it. How to unblock TV channels. Basically, you're not restricted. Occasionally, you get sites that don't like the VPNs, but if you get a decent VPN service, you should be able to unblock most TV channels online. Wherever you are in the world, it really doesn't matter where you are because your IP address is the VPN address. Okay, unblocking TV channels online with a VPN. That's all for now, and thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, everybody.